Hello and welcome back to the Technomancer. Come on, do I have anything to equip Phobos with? Nope, just his heavy steel mace. That's fair enough. And equip breastplate. You really need to put a shirt on, dude. Yeah, have this resistance to electricity and the defense bonus. Aha! Hello, Mr. Trader.
Look around, please.
Yeah. Alright, what you got? That's the iron staff, which is actually pretty good. Ooh, steel staff, 38. Hang on, I've got a steel staff, haven't I? Ah, I've got a steel tube, okay. So yes, I want a steel staff. Costs 860. What do I actually... I've got 3,000, so I can afford to buy myself a steel staff. Got some Aurora Master's gloves, which actually aren't as good as my Master's gloves. It's weird. And... Abundance Officer's uniform, beggar's rags. Yeah, no. You haven't got a lot that's good, but... it's an actual steel staff that still looks like it's improvised to all hell. Still, it's actually on a par with my steel tube, with no upgrades at all. In fact, it's got a slightly higher chance of disrupting, so... might as well equip it now and then get some upgrades on it once I've got the... You, sir, Mr. Merchant. I'm about to sneeze.
Ah, now you look like a promising client.
Wait for it.
You have serum, you have promise, and I have all sorts of artifacts and merchandise.
I feel like I'm going to, but I'm not sneezing, which is annoying. Because if I do sneeze, it'll blow out everybody's speakers. Aha! You have the crafting plans for superior staves. Lovely. I'll be having those. Superior armor. Superior Spaulders, Superior Greaves, Superior Armbands. Anything else, I'll wait until I have Superior Gloves as well. Washman's Breastplate, got anything? Full Soldier's Breastplate. Aurora Technomancer's Jacket. Which is theoretically better in a number of ways. What do we think? Get it? Yeah, because my defense bonus is 12 there, and that's with full upgrades. So, yeah, that is better. So, I am going to get it. I need to sell some stuff. So, I can sell that iron tube. I can sell that steel tube. Sell that spare pair of Master's gloves. Sell the respirator helmets. And now I'm going to go back and craft some stuff. Okay. And sell the exploding traps, because I haven't actually used a damn one of them yet. Alright. There is a crafting table up here. I don't have to go back to one of the entrance, which is fine. Alright, let's upgrade the steel staff. So, level 4 damage upgrade, lovely. Level 4 damage upgrade, lovely. Level 4 damage upgrade requires good quality metal, so I'm just going to go back and see if that guy has any. Interesting, that can only take up to level 2 upgrades. So, level 2 physical damage reduction. Can get up to level 4 energy reduction, so I need 4 bits of good metal. Level 2 physical damage reduction. Yes, I now just need to go and get 4 bits of good metal for the various upgrades. Hopefully he's got some.
Ah,
Good quality metal, excellent. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Needing the actual crafting table's kind of annoying, because back in Bound by Flame you didn't, but okay. So my staff now does 50 damage, and that's as a base. That's quite impressive. Fluid regeneration plus an additional 20%. Plus some of these bits and bobs, but yes. Assemble it. Excellent, so I now have a very spiffy staff and a very spiffy jacket. So, yep, that is good. And I just need to actually equip the jacket. It's good. I'm assuming Phobos can't equip my old... no. Okay. Alright, fabulous.
The human everyone talks about. May I?
No, we can't, because I'm busy with stuff. I have places to go and people to hit with sticks. Need to test out my new combat staff. Woohoo! So yeah, this staff is basically as powerful as it can possibly be. As in, unless I encounter something later that's, you know, got higher potential. You know, level 4 damage upgrades across the board mean it's doing a shocking amount of damage. Now let's go this way and take out this group. You'd think a human just walking in and beating up some mutants would attract a bit of attention. Kane's down this way, whoever the hell he is.
It would seem they have locked the doors to stop potential disruptions to the bloodbath they have prepared. I know of another way in, though. Follow me.
Koki, I shall follow you. Up and around the side, I presume. Past the unconscious dudes.
Holy shit, it was a slaughterhouse. What made that psycho turn on his own people? Here I was thinking that every problem could be solved if you had big enough backup.
That's how it should be. Unfortunately, people can't be stopped from stepping up and taking what they want.
Very true. In we go. Oh yeah, he puts it away when you sprint, doesn't he?
Look what we have here. The fool who believed he was a more worthy chief than me. It is now my way or no way. Follow me, or follow death.
But you'll never change, Kane.
Yeah, it's not a
It's your
terribly
only
subtle
path, the
method,
one
is it?
stained with blood, paved with hate. The same hate destroying your own people. Look around. This valley was once filled with peace, but is now filled with gravestones. You cannot continue to lead our people down this road.
You have gone too far, Kane. Fight someone your own size.
There we go. Hello. Thank goodness for no friendly fire. Let's start by weakening his support, by which I mean whacking the hell out of his goons. Cobblers. That actually hurt. Enough with the grenades, dude. You can't stop all of us, Kane. Let's face it, that bit at the end wasn't a fight. That was a...
Do not kill him. Even if his heart pumps with pure hatred, spilling it makes us no better than he. It ensures more blood will follow. Please, be better than he is.
I wasn't gonna kill him.
Scum. If I were as good as you, I would not be me. And that is all I can be. One cannot continue to trim a weed that will not stop growing and spreading its seeds. One must rip it out by the roots. He will start wars among us, or between us. He cannot live another breath.
Just banish the asshole. I ain't killing him. I want his loot.
That prick asshole Kane a little lesson.
Kane's mace, Kane's trousers,
Scum's a
Kane's
good
boots.
guy, though even if his name sucks, it's gonna be hard to become cheap with a name like that, even though he'd make a good one. Why aren't you running, Phobos?
I have no interest. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Very true.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yes, we have stolen his trousers.
Zachariah, you are living proof that our people can live in harmony. You have helped us enormously, but now I believe it is time to make a decision.
We must present a chief to the assembly.
The time for speaking, I am afraid, is dwindling. If our internal quarrels give rise to conflict within our own, we need someone to unite us. We must walk as one race, place different.
You better not try and give me the job, because I don't want
It
it.
should be you.
Gonna
There is
say.
no mutant who lacks respect for you. And unlike Kane, your leadership will not spill blood.
As a strategist, though, you are greatly respected as well. Perhaps it is you who should run.
You take the leader job, he takes the,
I know it may not be my place to give an opinion, but I think that it makes sense for you to be chief, Scum. You inspire them, and that's what they need.
Perhaps you are correct, Zachariah. Though the fear of needing to be not just a chief, but a
So
strategist
take Scum's,
must lead
yeah, so
charge
take
to free our
Phobos's
brothers.
advice.
I do not know, but we
Yeah, well, a
shall
wise
see
leader
what my
listens to the
people have to
opinions of his
say.
subordinates, makes his
You
own
will not
decisions,
rule
but
alone.
always
If my
listens.
people can use me as well, then I will stay here with you.
There you go.
This news lifts my heart and eases my burden.
I am sorry, Zachariah. You know that I will help you however I can, but in these times, I must also consider my people's cause.
Don't worry, dude, I never
must
use
stay
you in
for them.
combat anyway.
Can't say I'm not disappointed, but I don't blame you, Phobos. I'd do the same.
Humbly he stands before you. Once we spoke like this, remember? When we were bound in our chains. But that's behind us. And today, myself, Scum, in this valley that is ours, can finally say, I! And such freedom was bought with blood of our fallen brothers. Hear me when I speak these words. I also have the belief that our found freedom must be shared. And for that reason, let us rise, but with no violence, without freedom taken by crushing down those who, too, were once our brothers. So might we all be brothers someday.
I'll be honest, this
even
speech
those
ain't
who
great,
have
is it?
faith in our humiliation. In my dreams, I see a planet where mutants and men live together, break bread together, bear witness as their kin play together. Let us not create adversaries with wrath, or become the cruelty once shown to us. Instead, let us show mercy.
Nice sentiment.
and
Don't
in
think it'll
that
work.
mercy, let there lie our road to peace.
In a perfect world it would.
Mercy. May
But the
this
world is not
dream
bloody
of
perfect.
freedom and equality spread across the surface of our planet.
Zachariah, we must talk.
About what?
This is your safe house. The ASC cannot reach you here, correct?
Correct.
That's the hope.
But consider this. Even if Victor cannot reach you here, how many times has he tried to impede you, to track you? You've already had to escape from his grasp twice.
Yep.
Perhaps the time has come to be less passive, to gather your allies and take the offensive for once. Word of the power he accumulates in the People's Assembly of Abundance is terrifying. I speak not of violence, but
Oh no, I'm speaking of
perhaps
violence.
some other way to bring him down.
With violence?
With all that you have done for so many, I am certain many would be more than willing to come to your aid, and even more invigorated when that aid will bring such a tyrant to his knees. You have our support, the Technomancers, and any others you can gather. And from the great heights to which he has climbed, the fall will be tremendous. He will not recover.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it is time to take the offensive.
He's got a point, you know? Maybe you should talk to your captain. I mean, how long's the ASC been fucking over the army? They gotta be fed up with them by now, no? I mean, the fucking army'd be a great damn ally in Ophir. There aren't others in Ophir who'd be happy to give us their support, but not really the kind of pricks I want to get in bed with, you know?
You talking about Anton and the Vori?
I sure as hell wasn't talking about my grandma.
Find at least 3 allies. So, the Technomancers will help. Captain Major will probably help. Can probably get help from Noctis. And I might be able to get help from Bulyakov, but not massively hopeful of that one. Now, is that the confession mission, I wonder? Hello, Scum.
Hi.
Zachariah, to what do I owe this privilege?
I'm looking for some mutants on their way back from the canyons. I want to thank them for helping me find my friend Scott. Thank them and ask a few questions.
The group I think you are speaking of are nomadic. They go to the canyons and live off the currency of the information they can gather, selling it to your Prince of Noctis. I can show you where they reside if you would like.
Appreciate it.
I'd appreciate that.
So, let's start with the Technomancers.
Greetings, Zachariah.
Alvin.
I think it's time I answered Victor's constant attacks. I'm gonna need help, though.
That's what family is for, Zachariah. We are family, united by the mutual suffering.
Yeah, I figured they'd back me up no matter
His
what.
time to pay for all he's done has come. We are united in that.
Fabulous. Right, now, how do I... Yeah, there it is. I don't know where the way out was. Yeah, dude, there are subtler ways to open doors. And don't get me wrong, I'm a bugger for, you know, opening both doors whenever it's an option as well, but... get testimony as to what was said at the meeting. Which meeting? I don't really care. Okay, team setup's back that way. Cool. Back we go, because I want Nisha back on the squad. And I actually want to talk to the pair of them.
Zach, I can't stop thinking about everything we heard from that dirtbag. Keep hoping it's all just a terrible lie, but if you wanted...
Which dirtbag?
There's something that doesn't make sense in this story. I can't come to terms with the idea that he told us the truth, but I'm also struggling to understand why he would have
I've
deported our
completely
little
forgotten what
clique
happened
to
the last time we did
martyrdom.
a side quest for her.
We were nothing to him. I was told Gloria came to Noctis not long ago. I need to see her again, to confront her about this story. Hear what she has to tell me.
Well, we were heading to
I
Noctis
could
anyway.
go alone, but it'd mean a lot to me if you came along.
Of course.
I'm gonna come with you. I also want to find out what this is all about.
Thank you, Zach. That means a lot to me.
Find Gloria.
Zach, can we... We need to talk. Alone.
Sure.
Can't help him right now. I gotta finish the stuff I've already started for others.
I want to keep investigating. Remember what we found in the archives? The secret military shit and Eos Chasma?
Yep.
Yeah. So how do you want to do this?
We gotta find a way to get into the military archives in Ophir and steal some
Oh
files.
god, again?
We don't even know where these files are, Amelia. But maybe I know someone who could point us in the right direction. Eliza Major, my former captain, and have access to all of them.
Ask her to read them and tell us what the hell's in there then. After that, we just gotta get back to the rover and make trails for Eos Chasma.
Fair
That
enough.
road must have been taken dozens of times, Amelia. If your father was there, we'd have found him by now.
That's not true, Zach. Nobody takes that road anymore. Not with the shadow paths. There's no reason to take the rovers that way since the area's already been mapped out.
Okay.
All he wanted was to find that kid. We should take that road, Zach. Please.
Can't
Will
help it
do.
right now. I gotta finish the stuff I've already started for others.
Okay, so I need to... Okay. It's only going to let me have one companion quest at a time, is it? That's kind of dumb. Still about 20 more XP and I can... Well, probably 100 XP or so, but I can start. So how long does it now take to actually recharge? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 seconds. To fully recharge a fluid thing. Which isn't bad at all, so no complaints there. Alright, so head to Noctis first. Because we've got to hand in the shield toad skin, find Gloria, and talk to that dude. We all know the dude I'm talking about. It's that dude. I mean, my relationship with Noctis is pretty decent, so he should help. I have to throw in some charisma, but... So... Anybody played D&D recently? I actually have. I was actually at a D&D event at the weekend. First time I've ever played it. Because my fencing master's comment was he actually broke out his original first edition D&D set. Because his comment was he'd been fancying playing it again recently, and he asked a bunch of asked around at Swords if anybody was interested, and a few of us were. So we spent about 5 or 6. He created a sort of one-day quest type thing. We're not even close to the end of it. Because he originally planned the journey between our initial starting point and where the actual main body of the quest was to take place. He reckoned that'd take about half an hour. Took us 3.5.
Oh, things are gonna heat
And this was with pre-generated characters, so all we had to do was pick...
She's gonna get fucked up.
Stop it, Amelia. I can't even confirm if what was said was true. I need an explanation, not a fight.
Yep.
You can't blame me.
Yeah, so we...
Time I see you get pissed, let me tell you.
So, it was a case of he pre-generated some characters, and then we just had to sort of pick the piece of paper off him without looking at it. So I ended up as our party's cleric. And one of the two people whose job it was to guard me is well, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy, but he's a complete asshole when he plays things like D&D.
Hey, Brad.
Zachariah, how's the...
The hunting is fine. Have the
Got
last
your
sample.
specimen.
Tell me you did! The shield toad skin. Wonderful. Oh, what you have
But yeah,
done
so,
for science. It is... You are
We spent the entire trip there with weird practical jokes being played on
me.
me.
Years of study, and when I finally publish, you, my friend, will find your name in the acknowledgements.
Have you got anything useful to give me in return? Okay, some serum. Oh. Some serum and some XP. Find Gloria and Noctis. Is she on the upper floor? No, it seems to reckon she's on this floor, but... yeah, goodness knows what's going on with that quest marker. It's probably in the wrong bloody place. Well, it could be the upper floor, I suppose. Goodness knows. Apparently not. That's still level 3, isn't it? Yeah. Hello, dude.
Zachariah, what can I do for you?
I need allies to fight Victor in the ASC.
Then you came to the right place. The bastard came to our doorstep and threatened us. Sent thugs to capture one of our own who came in peace, seeking refuge.
Yeah, that armor's rather
There's
spiffy,
not a
isn't
day
it?
that goes by that he doesn't grab and gain more power. The time's come to bring Victor down. You not only have me on your side, Mancer, but all of Noctis.
Why, thank you, Dandolo. Aha! So there's an achievement for getting the ally of the Noctis group. Now, what was the return there? Return to Mutant Valley. Ah, I theoretically have 3 allies, because I have the mutants, I have the Technomancers, and I have Dundurlo. I'm also going to get her, and I'm going to try and get Bulyakov as well. I am not going to bother with the Vore, because, well, they're criminals, so screw them. Aha, there is actually a door here. It's just not listed on the main map.
Gloria, you are... Oh no.
Nisha, don't stay here. You shouldn't.
Let me guess, hung herself?
Zach, I'm not a child. Let
Yeah.
me listen. I have to know. I have to... Nisha, I heard that you had left Ophir, that you come back here often now. I know that I won't be able to see you and tell you all this in person. I don't have the courage for it. So I hope that someone will give you this message.
Yikes.
That you will listen to this and that you will forgive me. I did something awful. Something that haunts me every day, every instant. Something with which I cannot live today. You have always been strong. So much more brilliant, prettier. And me, I was in your shadow. And I felt that I was suffocating. So I went to see a man, a thief. I knew that he could plant false evidence and that he turned in people to the ASC.
Charming.
I said that you knew some things about their trafficking, that you were dangerous to them. And it worked. Too well, because they came to arrest our whole group. And during all those years spent with you in the camp, I knew that we were here because of me. When I saw how they were torturing you, when Nick died, I also wanted to die. But they refused. Today, I still carry the weight of my mistake and I can't bear it anymore. So farewell, Nisha.
Charming bloody
Farewell
planet.
and forgive me. Your sister, Gloria.
I'm sorry, Nisha. Come on, let's go. I'll take care of the funeral. Don't worry.
I wonder if it's quicker and easier to arrange than a real one.
Shit's all sorts of fucked up. Sorry, Nisha.
Yeah. Thanks, Amelia. I wanted to thank you for all your help, Zach. Not saying I needed it or, you know, but having you beside me and all. It was, it made it, it's just...
You're welcome.
You're a good guy, Zach. And it doesn't hurt that the good guy's got a face like yours. Maybe, you know, later.
This is the,
we could
romance option?
Just the two of us.
Bring the boots.
I'd be lying if I didn't think that was a great idea. Next break we have.
Good. Then I'll be seeing you in your room soon. Clothing's optional.
Subtle.
Hi, Zach. How are you?
Now
Oh,
can I
yeah.
do the quest to help
I
her?
want to keep investigating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta find a way.
We don't even know.
Ask her to read.
That road must...
That's not true, Zach. All he wanted was...
Sure. If that's what you want to try. You know it's been a long time though, Amelia. The odds of us ever finding him alive...
They don't exist, Zach. He's dead. I know that. Honestly, I just want to know why.
Fair enough. I wonder why it wouldn't let me have both of those quests running at once. Right, so we're heading to... I would assume we're heading to Noctis next. Make the most sense. But either way, that's a good point to end this part. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next.